Did you gather the supplies off the ship? I am heading back to the lab as soon as I get out of this monstrous sandstorm. I have decided that with the village destroyed, everyone on the ship must learn to survive on their own. You never know when these creatures will cause us to be separated again. You should build a campfire before the sun sets. Grab some sticks from nearby trees. There have been reports of monsters in the area. Before you begin your search for the villagers, you should take a look at the survival materials gathered from the ship. If you are hoping to build anything, you should utilize your gathered materials to build crude tools and fiber torches. In order to start a campfire, you are going to need flint. Use a shovel to sift through gravel found near water sources.
This is the professor's assistant. After many trips at sea, I have learned to keep a few records for those long voyages at sea. While chopping the logs you have gathered on a chopping block, why not try them out?
Countdown for blastoff. X -5, -4, -3, -2, X -1. Fire! From the far horizons of the unknown come transcribed tales of new
Being one of the
dimensions in
largest mining
time
companies on
and
planet
space.
Terra, every artisan contracted to build for the villagers are given a capsule to contact the capsule mining company. With your current materials, you should be able to purchase a small bunker to expand and protect your base. Building a work table will give you the space needed to hammer flint tools. With these better tools, you will undoubtedly gather a larger amount of materials. Look through your survival guide for various ways of storing these items.
countdown for blastoff. X minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, X minus 1. Fire! From the far horizons of the unknown come transcribed tales of new dimensions in time and space. These are stories of the future, adventures in which you'll live in 1,000,000 could-be years, on 1,000 maybe worlds. The National Broadcasting Company presents X minus 1. Tonight's story, Mars is Heaven. When the first space rocket lands on Mars, what will we find? Only the ruins of a dead and deserted planet? Or will there be life? Intelligent life in some strange form that we can only imagine. Will we be welcomed with open arms? Or will the Martians treat us as invaders? Only one thing is certain. Someday, a giant metal ship will take off from Earth to travel through the black velocities, the silent gulfs of space, to descend at last into the darkness of the upper Martian atmospheres. And on that day, man will finally know the answers. The day we first land on Mars.
Now hear this. Now hear this. Approaching critical deceleration. Fasten gravity suits. Stand by to land.
There it is. We've intersected the course vector, sir.
All right, Mr. Lustig. Over to manual control.
Aye, sir.
Masters, sound general quarters.
Aye, sir.
Mr. Lustig, what do you make of the terrain?
There seems to be a heavy ground, Mr. Captain. We won't be able to use the infrared lights.
And we'll have to come in on radar.
Isn't that a little risky, sir? Landing in the dark?
I'd rather run the danger of a blind landing, Lieutenant, than come in without the cover of darkness. Remember, we don't know what kind of reception is waiting for us down there.
Airspeed 500. Altitude now 4,000.
Bridge to engine room. Stand by for deceleration. Fire forward tubes 1 and 3. Steady as she goes, Mr. Lustig.
As she goes, sir.
Airspeed 100. Altitude 1,000.
Radar indicates a level stretch dead ahead, sir.
Skids down.
Skids checked.
Altitude 500. 4. 350. 3.
Up a point now. All right. Let's set her down.
Now that you have learned to survive on your own, it is time to learn how to use fire to adapt to your surroundings. Building a fire kiln will allow you to convert mined cobbled stones into stone. Gather a large amount of cobblestone for processing in the kiln.